Welcome to episode 15. We last left our party standing on the beach, confused, trying to figure out what to do next. A druid just came back from a deep dive as a reef shark and did some exploration, finding undersea roadways that extended down into the depths, an area that was actually too dark to be seen without artificial illumination, but hinted at something deeper. Returning, we faded out to black on the last episode, considering all the possibilities of what to do next. This episode, we fade in. As you guys are standing there, and all of you have a passive perception high enough for this, you notice dust on the horizon. It appears to be coming towards you.
Okay.
Neat.
Let's ready our weapons.
Well, it's just dust. I mean, like horizon like over the ocean or horizon like over the island?
There would not be any dust over the ocean.
Maybe it's magical dust.
Yeah.
That's exactly why we need to ask these questions.
They have a point.
As you stand there, weapons readied, in fear of magical dust, you start to see figures that are actually kicking up the dust. It appears to be some type of cart.
Okay. All right, so we just kind of wait for the cart to approach us.
All right. As the cart approaches, as you're standing there, again, weapons readied, you see... Make sure I get to the right thing on my screen so I can see it. A good-sized armored wagon, probably in modern terms the size of like an Astrovan, being pulled by two bulky beasts with large flat horns, completely armored and shined bright, like chrome shiny bright. Across all the armor, they reflect the sun, and every time they move in the right way, as their muscles churn, they reflect the light in blinding flashes. You see on top in the cart, which stands high above them in a shined ring, several orcs. Most of them do not look particularly happy, and most are definitely looking directly at you.
Rob them. Hey, the shiny armor will reflect sunlight, probably still in the ocean. They seem kind of semi-magical, or at least, impressive.
We are not robbing the orcs.
They're orcs.
They definitely look impressive.
I think Castro.
Meanwhile, Alpha is just staring, going back and forth, confused why we're openly discussing robbing these people who are within earshot.
Yes, Casseroles for someone of such high wisdom really isn't very wise.
Nah, not really. Wisdom about certain things, I just don't like to share it.
Anyway, all right.
But to me, this is a clear answer to our problem. This is our solution. It's right there. It's being handed on us on a silver shining chrome platter.
Okay.
You guys go ahead.
Dane's just ignoring Castros by this point because he's making no sense whatsoever. So Dane calls out, "Whoa! What are you guys doing here?"
Well, first off, do any of you speak Orcish?
Ooh.
Nope.
1 second. I think Dane actually speaks Orcish.
Awesome. Well, you say that to them in their native tongue, and they all kind of, in a moment of shock, and speak back to you. And basically say that they were sent to get you. Please, get in the wagon.
Huh?
Okay,
There is no word for please in Orcish, actually. They just say get in the wagon.
right.
Get to the chopper!
Who sent you?
Oh, High Priest.
Kish High Priest? That sounds like something I need to see.
So you piqued Castros' curiosity is piqued now?
Well, I don't know what they're saying, so unless you're directly translating it back to us, then I guess he wouldn't know, but...
I would be translating as we spoke.
Alright, I am intrigued by Orcish High Priest.
Did he give you any reason why he wants to see us?
We do not ask, we serve.
They're a bunch of pawns.
Do you guarantee a safe passage there and back to here?
By Chrome Christos, we swear it.
Okay. Then we will go see this high priest of yours.
Sounds weird, but okay, let's go. Got nothing better to do.
As you climb in, you notice that unlike, say, other orcs you've seen that wear furs and leathers, these guys have bands of polished metal all over them, on their arms, on their bracers, and everything is just shined, like mirror finish.
Ah. Does Alpha comment on its construction? Is it good construction?
The world may never know.
Muted.
I was working on muting my phone to get rid of the background noise. And by phone, I mean computer.
Yes, of course. We all have the smart tech.
No,
In
I
any
mean,
case.
I literally am on my laptop right now. I'm so used to being on my phone with like meetings and stuff and muting myself in calls, and I'm just like, oh yeah, my phone, sure. I mean my magical tablet of wonders and sorcery.
Your magical black mirror.
Why yes, it only tells the truth.
It actually makes a very poor mirror.
Well, anyway, did you comment at all, or do you just find it acceptable?
It doesn't really have any objections. I mean, they seem like reasonable enough meat bags. So, I mean, yeah.
And okay, well, I'll translate that from Alpha to mean the construction is adequate.
I mean, they are wearing really fancy chrome armor there, Alex. I mean, everything seems to be polished to a fare thee well, so.
Yeah, so they must have very good smiths. So Alpha would like to meet these smiths.
There we go.
He's just been kind of tagging along with you guys, because he hopes that it would bring glory to Gaunt. But yeah, these guys seem like they might have some glory.
Sounds accurate enough to me.
Let's hop on the orc bus.
So, you guys hop in, and you actually find yourself taking off almost due west.
All right.
And you seem to be going along for a while. Did you want to try to talk to them at all, Dane?
Ask if they speak common.
Yeah, okay. Do you guys actually speak common around here?
Oh, common. Very little.
All right.
So essentially, nothing Castro say, they will understand. So I was totally fine talking about robbing them within earshot. They can't understand me.
They understand a little. You never know what words they're going to understand.
I was probably
Just
fine.
do us a favor, Castros, and zip it for a while, or you get us in trouble. So
none of you guys are doing well on the front of getting us in trouble. It seems like it's always my job to get us in trouble.
He's got
Why
a
is
point.
it anybody's job in the first place? What's the point of being good all the time?
anyway, where are we heading there, Sir Orc? Do you have a name, by the way?
We go to Malwyn Chrome.
Is that your village, city?
Its capital village. The seat of power.
Okay. So are there windows in this carriage, or are we just completely
No,
enclosed?
it's a cart.
Oh no, it's open. It's like an open air cart. Yeah,
Okay.
I call it a carriage, but it's more like an open air cart. These are orcs. They don't deal with enclosures. Now you got the hot sun beating down on you.
Dang, you're giving way too much credit to these orcs.
Wearing pretty darn good armor, so you know. So what? Describe the scenery as we're driving along.
Desert. You right now are in the Dooney Desert area. It's kind of the peninsula of this space. It's very wide, north to south, and you are going along kind of the southern border of it. So you cannot see the ocean on the north side, it's pretty far away, but the desert stretches across it. This whole area, you get the feeling like the way the sand is laid and looks that there used to be water flowing through here a long time ago.
Okay. All right. So hot desert. Sounds
Yes,
comfortable.
big hot desert.
All right. Yeah, these orcs are apparently not too much in the way of chatty Cathy's, so I'm just going to kind of lapse into silence and look at the big load of nothing as we're riding along.
Any neat desert animals?
Just not right now. It's kind of the heat of the day. As the day wears on and you get into the evening, you start seeing a few things poke out, some desert lizards and various things that kind of live in that intermediate between the shore and the heat of the inland desert.
Nothing of main big interest.
It is the desert, sweetie.
Yeah. But you do notice as you awaken on the second day that the light from the sun illuminates foothills going into a more hilly area, and in the farthest distance the shadows of mountains appear before disappearing in full light of day, because mostly it's just blinding out.
Okay. So
And you take what?
So it looks like we're heading towards the mountains.
You are.
Okay.
In fact, you take off again, and it takes many more hours of travel in this cart before you get to a village, which you start to see is a kind of tents spread out, huge tents though, not like what you would think of as a camping tent for, say, a weekend trip, but massive, like maybe 1,600, 2,000 square foot per tents, giant ones.
No, those are huge. I was going to say kind of like a yurt, but yurts are not that big.
No, these are like hold your entire family inside massive tents.
Okay.
And they appear to be organized in a radial pattern around a central tent, which, while not much bigger in footprint, is much taller.
How's the weaving quality?
You want to... Well, here, hold on a sec. The cart pulls through the middle, splitting these tents as you go into town, and then it pulls to a stop, and everyone starts to get off. Do you want to walk over to the nearest one and check it?
Oh, of course.
Roll an investigation.
16.
16. It is impressively woven. One of the things you notice is that it is kind of like an open fishnet design. So it provides shade. It allows air to go inside and conduct upward and out. You could build a fire inside and the smoke would not be contained within. It would just escape. And in the event there was ever rain, it would follow the patterns down to collection areas on the corners of the tent.
Quite impressive indeed.
So, any other questions I can answer about it?
No.
Okay. Well, yes, they're very knowledgeable people. Yeah, kind of. I mean, they have cultural tradition. Anyway, the orcs that brought you grunt and point towards the main tent, the big one in the middle.
Okay. Well, head towards the main tent.
Awesome. You go in, and it takes a moment for your eyes to adjust between the bright outside and the, relatively dim interior compared to the exterior. And you see a very old-looking orc sitting, not necessarily on a throne, but like a supported seat on the ground, like cushioned. I'm thinking almost Mongolian style, where you have a bunch of cushions that you can sit and lay on.
Mm-hmm.
Orc high priest.
And he's sitting there, and he actually speaks to you in common. Says, "Welcome."
Come, please, come sit.
And we do.
Your high
All right.
priest.
Thank you for joining me. Your coming was foretold.
Was it?
We are in need of your help.
Okay. What do you need from us? This looks like a pretty prosperous village. You have,
Ah,
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
To say your warriors seem very capable.
they
So-
are, but there are things beyond strength of body. We seek to strengthen our spirit.
Okay. So what do you need from us?
We need help to spread our way, our understanding. And to do that, we believe that we need to be able to read from our own holy book.
Okay. So are you saying you guys cannot read?
No. We all have an intelligence of like 7.
Alright, well, what language is your book written in?
We actually don't know. But here it is.
Let's look at it. Can we discern what language?
Roll to investigate.
Alright.
Or you could just do a intelligence check, I guess.
Well, Castor's got a 17 on that investigation.
Oh, wow. Very good.
Intelligence.
You look at it and you recognize that it is a language, but it's not any of the ones that you know. And you're having a hard time trying to place exactly what they're even trying to say.
Mm,
It's like you're looking at cuneiform.
Oh,
cuneiform?
interesting. It's like that's kind of what the Mesopotamians and Sumerians
Got
wrote
it.
in. So it's like dashes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's definitely a language you can tell by looking at it. You just can't tell, what it says. Doesn't make sense to you because it's
Okay.
not in any of what you know.
Alright, well. I'll just turn to the rest of the party like, I got nothing. Like, it's a language. It's doable, but I don't know it.
Okay. Well, let's see here. So Dane knows Common Dwarvish and Orc. So he gets a 10.
You
Yeah.
definitely try, and you can't even figure out what marks would relate to sounds to say.
So it's not a language that jumps out easily at him then.
No.
All right.
Well, unless... Well, Ray can't read, so unless Alpha knows something, knows a language we don't, then...
I was just thinking, maybe Alpha can try doing a religion check.
Sure. I mean, I guess you could.
No, he can't.
Okay,
This is
what'd you get?
religion. I rolled 5, so with my bonus, that puts me at 8.
Yeah, you're like, nope. This is unrelated to anything you care about.
what their religion is.
Oh,
It's not a crafting book, so why would is this important in any sort of religious way whatsoever?
Well, it might be a crafting book. We just don't know because we can't read it.
Alright, can I ask High Priest Orc what their religion is?
We are the Kromamu.
Romano. Okay.
Okay. Well, we can't tell what this is just by looking at it. Is there? Do you know of some place we can go?
Have you considered follow Gandhianism instead? Your craftsmanship is already excellent, but Gand can make it better.
Oh, we know of Gond. I met one of your order long ago, before I came here. No, we shall not be following Gond.
Why not?
At the hands of one of your order, I was forced to flee my home, forced to come here. It is only through my sheer strength of will and blessings to meet such an advanced age as an orc that I was able to salvage the followers of Grumpsh and bring forth the new word of Chromamu.
This does not seem very logical. Curious. I must learn more of this ancient follower. Oh, and then Alpha turns to the rest of the party and says, perhaps this is an old one as well. He seems pretty old.
He's saying,
Oh, no!
no, I don't think this is an old one.
Are you saying he is not old? His meat sack seems to be very well aged.
Yeah, he's old, but see, we got this scroll here, and he doesn't fit any of the descriptions of any of the old ones on the scroll.
I must ponder this.
While you ponder that, I forgot something. Dane, in following our homebrew rules, you have a free nat 20 this game.
I do?
Yes.
Oh, because last week was my birthday?
Yep.
Oh.
That's right, happy birthday!
Well, in that case, let me
God's
use
blessing
it-
on your day of birth.
You have a long episode to go, but go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well, let me use it on this book then to see if I can get any more answers out of it.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
you
Yeah,
would do
I would
that?
not.
Yeah,
All
save
right.
it for later.
All right, well then never mind.
When did you get this book? And, like, where did it come from?
Oh, the book was brought with me. I carried it from the bowels of hell itself up unto this land and began to speak the great word of Grumpsh to these poor orcs that had lost their way.
Oh. Castor knows Abyssal and Infernal. It's not either of those?
No, it is not.
Oh.
It actually was.
Is that from the Chrome Tower we were in down in hell?
For forever ago. Not even in this campaign. Anyways.
That's right. We did end up with a bunch of orcs in that buggy, didn't we?
Oh yeah. Callback. Anyways, but not Abyssal or Infernal.
It's not written in either of those. No, it definitely was written in a old text that you don't recognize as being abyssal or infernal. And even if it was in that, then it would have been a different language that was just using their alphabet.
Okay.
If it's abyssally inferno or infernally abysmal.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Anyways, so can't read it, but Pits of Hell, pretty neat. Old.
So, old orc, old wizened one, wizened one. Since we can't read it either, do you have any suggestions on how we can help you?
Yes, that is why you are here. I need you to go where we cannot, into the Temple of Ray. I realize some of you in the common tongue call him Ra, but here we call him Ray. So we need you to go down deep into his temple and find us his bow.
What does that do with the book?
Well, it is simply called the bow. It is actually a looking glass in the shape of a drawn archer's bow. The middle is shined and allows one to look through it, and allows them to be able to read.
Interesting. Okay.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well,
If we give you this aid, what is in it for us?
Well, there are many things. You befriend the entirety of the Chromamu. We would be happy to work with you, bring you into our tribe. And beyond that, there is much that you likely can learn, both from me directly and those that I can put you in contact with.
Are you guys in contact with the underwater folk at all?
We are not, but I believe that I can aid you in getting a hold of them.
Okay. Then sure, we would be happy to help.
Excellent. Then bring us Ra's reading bow.
Rah, rah, ooh la la.
Really? No one grabbed that? All right.
I was thinking more along the lines of reading Rainbow.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. But, instead of reading Rainbow, Ra's reading bow.
Yep. Reading Rainbow.
All right.
I don't remember the tune. So.
Butterfly in the sky. Anyway. All right. Anyway, take a look. You can read the holy book. It's Ra's reading bow.
Oh my goodness. All
All
right.
right. Well, I have no interest in any of their armor that they can offer me. Metal armor is so, but I will help.
Like I say, I don't think they offered you armor.
No, but they've offered friendship, and they specialize in chrome.
They do.
Yeah.
They can give you something shiny. I know you like something shiny.
Oh yes.
Maybe a new color for Jeremy.
But Jeremy already has a nice collar. I just made him one with like crystals.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah. Need metal.
Off to the temple we go. Hi ho, hi ho.
Alright, dungeoning we'll go.
Okay.
Temple.
You head out of the temple back into the blinding light, or temple, the
Tent?
central tent, and you narrowly miss running into the tent pole by leaving the tent, and head out to the outside. You're blinded for a moment, and you actually catch out of the corner of your eye to the right a funeral procession where they are carrying a orc on a chrome lattice out towards the far end of the encampment. Your wagon is ahead of you, but do you want to look at that or just get on the wagon?
Kane is interested in following the funeral procession and finding out how this particular orc died. Maybe he was a unsuccessful temple adventurer.
No. Okay, you go over and you join in following, and you get to the outskirts of town. The orcs are forming a circle around where the body has been placed atop a lattice work of wood. The chrome mesh appears to be supported on either side by metal spears in the ground, and what looks like a lesser priest comes walking out and starts to lead the others, and they all chant in Orcish. And do you just want to listen, or do you want to translate for everyone?
I don't know. Well, I can translate if I knew what they were saying.
Well, yeah, I'm basically. Do you want me to say it for everyone, or do you just
Yeah,
want to keep it to yourself?
Why don't you say it for everyone?
Okay, so he starts to lead, walking around in a circle with a flaming torch, and he goes,
Lo there do I see my father and my brothers. Lo there do I see my mothers and my sisters. Lo there do I see the line of my people back to the beginning. They do call to me, and bid me take my place among them in the halls of Grumsh, where the faithful may live forever.
and then he puts the torch to the pile, and it bursts into flames. And you hear the sizzling and smell a little bit of bacon, and the body gets burnt up top the chrome grate. And then everyone starts kind of singing together.
Okay.
Smell and taste like bacon.
I don't know.
Well, the smell of bacon, cooking orc smells like bacon.
Okay. Good to know, I guess.
It's like, baby's taste of chicken.
And it can.
Orcs taste of bacon.
Yeah.
They're salty,
Extremely.
All right.
All right. So Dane kind of, nudges one of the orcs next to him and says, "So, what happened to this guy?"
Oh, he fell in the desert. There was a great battle. It was glorious.
Who is he fighting?
Ah, I have no idea, but judging by the marks on him, he put up a hell of a fight and died with honor.
Orcs were on him.
He had great gashes across his chest, and the one that took him down, must have caught him in the throat.
Okay. Did they look like they were made by claws or teeth or a weapon?
They appeared to be claws. He must have fought a great beast.
Fun.
Good to know. All right.
I want to see a great beast.
I know you do.
Yeah, let's go.
No, we're going to the temple
Yeah,
of Ra.
we might be able to see a great beast on the way to the temple. How far out is the temple? Is it in the middle of nowhere? Is it nearby the village?
I
Like
don't know. I'm sure we'll find out.
exactly.
You gotta go back to the temple transport outside the main tent.
All
But
right.
before,
Alright.
yes. So as you turn, he
May Chrome be with you, brother.
You. All right. So we make it back to temple transport.
Yeah.
you go, and then the guy is standing.
You honor us by going and seeing our brethren join the great Chrome Christos. Please, get on. I will take you to the temple now.
We all climb aboard.
Yep.
All right, he really does seem appreciative. Like where he was kind of grumpy before, and now he seems softened and like acts like he likes you a bit.
It's very unusual for an orc.
Well,
Please,
you
sir.
did. You honored his people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right, so he takes you out, heading to the east and then to the north, and then a little more to the east, just to kind of, it's about a half day or so journey outside of town. So it is evening by the time you get there, and the sun is kind of starting to set, and he gets off and says,
Make camp. Go in when light.
Okay.
The beasts.
"Beasts?
She's asking if there was some big beast that might have shown up.
Oh, not right now. No, you just got here. So where you're at. You have gone through the desert. You have traveled, decently far in, and you are now perched outside of what looks like a ziggurat.
Okay.
I'm not tired, so you guys take rest. You guys rest. I'll take first watch.
Sounds good.
Definitely not
Yeah.
beast hunting.
The orc makes a small fire for you guys to cook on, whatever, and he just lays down on the ground. Is
Nice ground.
It's like
That's-
Good sand.
just good firm sand.
Orcs do not soften their bodies with bedrolls. They lay directly on the ground wherever they are at.
Alright. So, Ghostros will take watch, stare off into the desert.
okay, awesome. Let's see. During yours, a giant owl comes flying by, looks down at you. You see it passing overhead on occasion,
Neat.
but
That was cool.
it passes without incident. Who takes the next watch?
Who does Castros want to wake up?
Technically, Alpha's just standing there immobile, just kind of staring at everyone the entire time.
True. He'll probably have Alpha take next watch since he doesn't need rest as much.
That makes sense.
When Alpha is immobile, he's still aware of everything going around. You could just use him to your advantage.
Just have him keep watch all night.
Yeah, he just has to remain inactive for like 5 or 6 hours, but he's still aware.
So, I guess Castros just look at Alpha and be like, yeah, alright, I guess it's covered, and just go to sleep.
All right, sounds good.
Just
Let's
see
see.
the red glow of Alpha's eyes just staring in the darkness.
Okay. Oh, well, congratulations, Alpha. I rolled for an encounter on you and now won it. So, nothing happens. You're just going to watch the rest of the night and not wake anyone up?
Yeah. He understands that flesh bags require unconscious time.
Okay. Let's see if anything happens in the early morning. Let me roll for this. Man, what the heck? So, right around the crack of dawn, I did a couple 2-hour intervals. So there was yours and then another, which I rolled nothing on, and then the final one. So right around the crack of dawn, right before the sun reaches the horizon, you get a sense of something moving around you.
Okay. Try to focus on it. Does it seem big? Does it seem small?
Roll a nature check.
Oh, what was my nature Oh, that's 0. So 17.
Jesus. Yeah, it seems decent sized. Like, I'll see if I can come up with a comparison. We'll say tiger sized.
Like beneath the ground?
No, above the ground, like moving in through the shadows around.
Crawling around us, or
Yes, prowling around you.
Alpha goes and stokes up the fire to make a light.
Okay, and while you do that, give me a quick perception roll.
3.
You don't notice anything.
I was already like, okay, so Alpha goes to stoke the fire, not wake up everybody else, and now. Alright.
Okay.
Of course. Just because there's wildlife around doesn't mean anything's inherently dangerous.
Guess that is true.
Okay. So, what's your AC really quick?
18.
18. Okay. One of those. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, behind on your like in the small of your back, you feel something hit you, and it hits you for 9 bludgeoning damage, and you feel a pierce. Something hits you right in the back, and it's for 2 piercing damage.
Well, reach back. Is there feel like something sticking into me?
Nope, it just hits you, and then it's gone.
Does the clang of metal wake anybody up?
It's more like be more of a thwack.
Is it
And that's
like-
up to you. You guys roll your perception, see if you wake up.
Castor's got a 9.
Probably not good enough there.
Ray got a 13.
Yeah, let's call it a DC 10. So Ray wakes up.
Dane rolled an at 20.
Dane springs to his feet. Wide
Battle
awake.
stance.
Yeah. Like, basically, Dane was so perceptive that it was like a whole pot of coffee just was suddenly poured directly into his veins.
In hand.
All right, you jump up with axe in hand, and you see behind Alpha, before anyone else can even move, a 6-legged cat with long tail and 2 tentacles coming out of the top of it.
Ooh!
Ah, okay.
Dane, wake me up, I want to get a look at it.
How far away from me is this beast?
It is, let's see. I want to see how far what its reach is. So from you, let's call it 20 feet.
Start off by casting Ray of Frost. See if we can slow it down a little bit.
Go for it.
All right. So
What's your spell attack bonus?
So yeah, with my spell attack, I think that's a 14.
If it's a 14, it hits.
All right.
Did it.
I finally hit something. There it is. All right, 1d8. Okay, so that's 3 damage. However, I think it's also going to slow it down.
It slows it down by 10 feet.
Okay.
I believe. One sec, I think I have it written down too. Yep. Speed reduced 10 feet.
Okay. So yep.
Okay, cool. Not a problem. Let's see. So, in that case,
Yeah, who goes,
let me roll
who
for
goes
the
next?
orc.
Would it be Alpha or yeah.
Oh, the orc wakes up too. So let's all just roll initiative, and I'll let you know.
Castor isn't awake.
Yeah, Castros is still asleep, so don't worry about Castros until Castros gets woken up.
Alpha gets 17.
Dane gets 18.
Ray
All
gets 22.
Jeez. Hold on. 3, 22. All right.
Does speed impact initiative at all?
I think it does, but I'm not sure. No, I don't think it really does. I think it has more just, I don't know. I don't know the game mechanics that well to tell you exactly how they figure out initiative. Oh yeah, the orc got a 9.
The orc is hiding by the carriage.
That could have been worse. Okay, and let me see where our poor friend ends up. He ends up right there. So
I want to see the pretty kitty.
Oh, the ray of frost probably woke you up.
well, maybe
Assuming
not.
it's
It's
not
magical.
True. Yeah.
All right, so
Cat let out a
if
yell.
if Dane just did that, then it's Ray's turn. And Ray, you have to spend at least half your movement getting up.
Well, since I know Castros is gonna be pissed at me if I don't, I'll quickly just like push like Castros away. Probably yell. He'll wake up.
Shake him awake and yell.
Yeah, just get Castros awake.
So
Wake up!
if you yell at Castros, it's free. If you actually take an action to do it, it'll cost you an action.
That's what I'm saying. Just yell at him. Okay, so I'll just yell at Castros. Do I still have to roll to wake up, or is that good enough?
Well, yeah, sure. Roll. Yeah, you're being yelled at now, so we'll just call it a I don't know, DC 5.
Perception?
Yeah.
That is just a 5. I rolled a 2. So
Castro wakes up, but he's really groggy. It's like he's hungover or something.
yeah.
We'll say you open your eyes, but you're not aware yet. So you'll have complete disadvantage on your next round. Speaking of which, Ray, it is your turn to do something.
Alrighty. Well, since it's my best course of action, I'm just gonna shoot this thing with one of my Patriot arrows.
Right on.
Nat 1 hits Alpha.
No, it's a nat 1 though. I rolled a 2, and the +5 one I have, not. Yeah.
Nope, your arrow flies wide and completely misses. So, no luck.
Okay.
Well,
So is it Dane's turn again?
It is the orc's turn, actually. He pops up, and oh my god, nat 20s. Wow. So, I need to actually see exactly what his weapon will do, just to be sure I get that right. It is a 1d12. Interesting.
Good lord. That's a
He's-
powerful weapon.
He's carrying a great axe with him. So, because he's like soul guard out, taking you around. So, yeah, he swings and hits. Wow, he hits for 17 damage. Holy crap.
Jeez.
Well, it was a nat 20. Yeah, that hurt my poor creature.
Did
It's
that kill you?
no, I haven't seen the kitty yet.
it didn't kill it. It definitely hurt it.
Be able to look at its corpse.
Yeah, you'd definitely be able to do that, depending how this
That
goes.
still count for wild shape.
Sure. I mean, I guess you'd have to be more of like a necro druid, like a necromancer druid combo.
Interesting. That new character idea, like necromancer druid, who focuses more on like the death of things rather than natural life.
Otherwise known as a taxidermist.
There you go.
Oh yeah, the taxidermist druid. I like it. Oh, that's brilliant.
All right, I now know what I must do.
Haunting all the different roadways, scooping up roadkill.
An army of. I like this though. An army of roadkill.
Wow. I know what I must do, Bob Saget.
Anyway, now let's see. By that, let's see. Rolling through, it'll be Alpha's turn. I'm just gonna follow straight initiative rolls right now, so it'll just make it easier. So Alpha, go.
All right.
Okay.
After getting hit in the back, Alpha spins around and cries out, "Foul flesh bag!" and just starts wailing into it. I'm just gonna do all my attack rolls
Okay, you need to do them with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yes.
All right. So the first one, disadvantage means lowest of the rolls, right?
So you roll twice, and then the lower of the two is what you attack with.
Okay, so that would be 20 is the lower of the two.
Oh my god. All right,
That's 20 and 23.
that hits.
Next one is a nat 1.
Yeah. Your
All
your
right.
your friends are nearby though, so you can re-roll that.
Okay. Yay! Oh yeah, I forgot. We have the blessing. Then the next one would be 15.
Okay.
All right. And then after that, 13.
And 13. Okay.
And then after that, 15.
15. Jeez, how many hits do you have?
6.
Oh my god. Freaking
After
monks.
that, 18.
Jeez. You're
And
rolling
then
high tonight.
After that, 6.
6. Okay. So 4 of them hit.
All right. So we'll say the cat dodged out of a few of them. So then total damage for those 4 is 34.
What?
No,
I'll fake it
don't see the
tomorrow.
kitty.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to nerf you at some point. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right.
It's and because of the speed, also it's 34 fire damage.
On top of that,
No. Just 30. The damage is fire.
the damage is fire damage. Okay.
His fists are glowing hot with seething anger.
Gotcha. Noted. Holy crap. All right. Well, I'm trying to think here. This is a predator. It attacked. It thought you were going to be an easier challenge. You just beat the crap out of it. I think it's going to try and run. Let's see. So it's at 14. And its movement. Yeah, even though it's slowed, it still like digs in and runs away hard from the party and makes it about 60 feet.
What about a reaction attack? Within range.
The only one I would give that to right now for breaking that, I think, would be Dane.
All right.
So Dane, you can take a whatever that swing is. You want to do a strike at it as it's running.
Oh, I mean, as it kind of runs by me.
Well, it's trying to run away. So as it turns, like when you startle a cat and it does that claw dig and run.
Okay.
So at that moment when it's trying to do that claw dig and run away, you could swing and like hit it.
What? 20 feet away from me, isn't it? Because I only hit it with a distance spell.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. Okay, never mind. So no, you're right. All right. It just runs off.
Javelin I can throw at it.
Oh god. No, let's just let it run. I mean, okay, how far can you throw your javelin?
Normal range is 30 feet. Disadvantage being long range 31 to 120 feet.
So yeah, if you want to throw your javelin of return, you can try to hit it. You can do it from this distance. I mean, it's 80 feet out.
So I'll roll with disadvantage then, and we'll see what we get.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so I'll cast my javelin at it. First roll is a 17. Second roll is a 16.
Oh my god, you hit it.
16 plus 5 to hit, so that's 21.
50, 60, 70. It's very injured and has your javelin sticking out of it. Are you going to call it back?
Point. Well, I mean, I gotta see how much damage I do to it first. Because I believe it's just 1d6 plus 3.
Oh, okay.
So that's 6 damage.
Sorry, I thought you had told me the damage. It is. I mean, it's pierced. It's not looking good. You've got I mean,
You know what?
it,
I will try and call it back and see if it comes.
well, it will come. I mean, that's what your javelin does. It's the javelin of return.
Well, I will do that.
All right, so it suddenly blinks out of existence 80 feet away from you and shows up 5 feet away from you. And Ray, it's your turn.
I get an extra. I get an extra attack each turn?
That was just a reaction attack, so it's not your turn.
Okay, all right. Well then, perfect.
Is Castor's awake? I want to see the cat before it dies.
You are awake.
No. Dane, you're right. Actually, that would have been your turn. So if you have an extra action, go for it.
Well, then I will swing at it with my axe.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh. Well, so that is only an 11.
That does not hit. You're so
All right.
shocked that you're so shocked. It worked! Holy crap! You take a quick swing and miss.
Yep.
Question. Is Castros actually able to see the cat? That's all I care about, is if Castros sees it.
Roll me a perception.
And it was fell in a crack. There you go.
Woohoo! 19 plus 3.
Oh yeah, you wake up, your eyes suddenly get big, you're like, holy crap!
Do I know what it is?
Sure, roll nature.
13.
13. You don't know exactly what it is, but you recognize that it's something more powerful than you can freely turn into right now.
I'm gonna call it a tentacle cat.
But still, next level up, I can turn into challenge rating 2 creatures. So, that's why I want to make sure I know what it is. Anyway, so he'll just kind of watch, I guess. He's too tired to deal with it right now, so he'll just watch you guys finish it off, I guess, if that's what you want to do.
Alright, well, Ray, it's your turn. You've got your other arrow or whatever you want to do.
Some people might let this thing go away, but Ray's not an animal handler, she's a hunter, so she's gonna arm her other Patriot arrow and shoot at it.
Right on, go for it.
17 hit.
Oh yeah.
Hang on. 11 damage.
Nice. Good hit.
Mm.
All right.
It's
Knows there's no
it's
saving
very
it.
hurt.
At this point, Castros knows there's no saving it, so he'll just kind of admire it as it is at the moment.
Well, it's back to our orc friend, who nat ones.
Oh no. Ray.
Sorry, let's see. Well, there's only who'd be closest.
Probably me. He's
Oh,
swinging it.
yeah. I'm gonna. Sorry, Dane. You're right. And he rolls a 8 slashing damage.
Okay.
Just chunk slams right into you.
Yeesh.
All right. Stupid orc. This is why
Alpha?
you like orcing.
Alpha's only gonna do his normal attack, not his super angry attack. But am I still at disadvantage or regular?
Just do it regular now that it's pinned in with Dane's javelin.
All right. So I'll just do my normal 3 attacks instead of the 6.
Okay.
23, 18, and 12.
2 hit.
Alright, and that's a total of 15 damage.
It's literally barely hanging on to life. It is pummeled and hardly breathing and effectively unconscious. And it's Dane's turn.
Just kill it fast.
All right.
Get it over with. Let it die.
Dane's going to attempt to put it out of its misery. So that, I believe...
You can take advantage on this if you need to.
Okay, well, that's a 16 to hit.
You're gonna hit.
Okay, all right. And then... So that's 7 plus 5 is 12 damage.
Oh, yeah, it's dispatched.
All right, cool. So Mercy Killing slams his axe down into its spine, right behind the head.
Yep, that you severed it right there in the vertebra.
Castros examine the dead body.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. He'll just kind of awe at the power that was behind it. he'll be a bit bummed that he couldn't fight it himself, and he just have to watch you guys finish it off. But he'll, like, examine it. Would that be investigation, nature?
Good question. It's kind of both. Like, what information are you trying to get out of your examination?
Let's see. Anything that would be, like, useful to take, like the spider venom, or, like, is there, like, a fane? That would be kind of neat trophy.
If you're doing that, I would say nature more than investigation. If you're investigating, you're looking for information. Nature, you're more examining it. So I'd say roll nature.
21.
Oh, geez. Yeah, you can take any type of part you want off of it. Like I don't know, teeth are sharp and look really good. There's claws that would make, a good trophy or necklace. There's the spiked whips that were on its tentacles. You take your pick.
This is your benevolent GM, and this is an ad break. We have a book. Please visit Azentuary.com for Azentuary, the Saga of Erda. Basically, season 1 of our podcast. Learn all of the weird inside jokes. Get to read the adventure instead of listen to it. And solve the mystery that is Erda. Again, that's Azentuary.com, where you can order your copy today.
Castros is more partial to teeth, so he'll take a fane or two, or both of them.
Oh, that's right. You are the tooth fairy.
Obviously. Didn't you know that was Castros' profession in the forest? He stole any teeth that were left on the ground. Anyways.
Wow. Okay.
So
No, I did not know that.
I didn't know that, but that makes so much sense. So much is clear to me now.
Yeah, sadly, he still has that bag of teeth left in, like, his old home back before the stupid celestial beam crashed down. He never was able to go back and take it. He's missing that bag now, so he'll just start up a new collection.
Oh God, I'm so glad this is canon now.
I was sarcastic at first, but now this is happening. Castros is the druid tooth fairy.
I love it.
Tiefling, he's not really a fairy, is he?
He's a teethling.
A tiefling.
A tiefling. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, so he'll take the 2 fanes from it.
Awesome.
Like the 2 excisors.
Yeah, like that hunter that would only kill Blackulas. Just like pop the incisors out and stab him through the heart.
There you go.
I'm just gonna list an item's bag of teeth, and I'll write down details of the teeth later.
Awesome. I love it. Please do this.
Yes.
Okay. So, dawn breaks fully. You wake up, or you're all awake now, and you're all up. You have fought this beast. You, I guess, get to eat either orc food or the beast for breakfast, and you may, I guess, begin at your leisure.
Patriot arrow out of the monster and get the other one that went flying.
Oh yeah, good call.
Oh, it makes sense though, because Castros is the one with the dragon, like the stone tooth from like the very beginning with Obloso.
Exactly.
Yeah, tooth fairy.
Very nice. Yeah, no, it does. Makes nice tie together there. That's
All
good.
right, there we
So
go.
Dane's going to cut himself a generous portion of backstrap off of this beast and spit it up, put it over a fire, and see how it tastes.
It's very gamey, very stringy, fast twitch muscles.
Fred.
Well, yes, but according to Louis L'Amour, old mountain men preferred cougar meat above all else.
Oh, good to know.
So,
Anyways, Castros will maybe take a smidgen of monster meat, but
Yeah, that should be your other thing. You want to taste the world.
yeah, there you go. He's a gourmet, he is.
not really. He prefers berries. He doesn't really like meat. That's fine. Anyways,
So after a very, well, I guess less than satisfying breakfast, being as this was stringy and gamey, I guess we make our way to the temple.
yeah, temple time. Woohoo! You guys gotta have all the fun this morning.
How far away is the temple?
Oh, you're basically at the foot of it. It's only 100 I don't know, 100 and some change feet away.
Why didn't we go inside of this temple for shelter last night?
You really think it's a good idea to sleep overnight inside of a potentially haunted temple?
Well, at least you have company then.
True. Ghosts are dead. There's nothing to fear. What can they do?
Your transport, your orc set you up. That's why. And you just were being respectful and chilling with him.
Have you never heard of banshees or whites or anything like that?
No,
Yeah.
they're not in the forest. Not
Ghosts.
generally, anyways.
Ghost orgasms.
Yeah, guests.
Besides, doesn't matter. It's not living. It's had its time.
It matters if it can actually hurt you or steal your soul
One hasn't hurt me yet.
or inhabit your body.
I've not seen nor heard of one yet, so why should I be afraid of them?
Mhm.
Castros be a skeptic. I don't think ghosts are real. Have you ever seen a ghost? Show me some proof and then I'll believe that ghosts can hurt me.
The funny thing is, we've literally fought zombies and undead. Now it's like, but ghosts, no way.
Well, zombies have physical bodies. Ghosts
True.
do not.
This is true.
Yeah. I've never seen a ghost, so
I
what's
mean-
so scary about them?
Of all of our companions, Castros does not really strike me as the most consistent in his belief system.
I don't know.
True.
Why should I? I believe what I believe. And I believe that ghosts are a load of bull.
I believe what I believe. I believe Trump won the election. Oh, sorry for the political announcement.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on that evidence.
There's mountains of it. Mountains of it, I tell you.
Haunt me once, shame on you. Haunt me twice, shame on me.
There you go. We'll get that exorcism done.
No, it's still like, as a druid, Castros doesn't really. Undead are undead. They've had their time. Whatever. They're not living.
Oh god, now we're gonna get emails about undead rights.
Anyways.
Anyway, so the entrance is at the bottom. It is good sized, large, meant to obviously inspire awe. The ziggurat, climbs high above you. Think on terms of scale like the largest of the Great Pyramids of Giza. Good size.
Most impressive.
Yes. And there is an entryway, and as you begin to go in, the orc with you, he walks up and he says,
Hey, sorry about earlier. But I just want to let you know, be careful in there. We've had some orcs go in and never make it back out.
Dane looks down and goes,
The orcs go in, the orcs come out. They go into your stomach and out your mouth.
so random. Yeah, Dane looks at the orc and says, well, I figured that's why your shaman sent us
Yes, you are the prophesized ones.
to know.
Well, you did say that.
Okay, cool. Well, are you going to wait for us?
I will be here, standing guard at the entrance.
So,
oh yes.
alright. In we go! Let's go! What's there to be waiting for? Vamos. Come on.
Okay, ahead of you is a corridor that descends into darkness. And you can see that at the end of the corridor, there is a stairway that goes up.
Just go straight in.
Just go straight in.
Is there
is
any
that- Everyone group together, following.
Is there anything unusual about
the floor?
the floor?
It looks like dirty stone the whole way through, just by looking at it.
I'm gonna watch the floor as I move on. This place probably is booby trapped.
Elf is a little bit wary as well after getting hit in the back.
So you're watching the floor, as in you're just kind of like make a few steps, make a perception check type of thing.
Thorough, but just kind of half watching the floor as he goes along to make sure there's no changes.
Okay, well you don't see any change. Basically, I'm asking, did you want to actually make a roll to check for anything?
You know what? I think Dane will, just to see if he notices anything out of the ordinary.
All
Hopefully,
right, so
with his stone cunning.
okay, cool. I guess perception bonus on that?
I don't really have much of a perception bonus.
Or are you well, because I guess the thing is, are you investigating the stone closely, which would mean a pretty slow travel in, or are you just relying on your perception as you're moving through?
relying on my perception as I'm moving through, and apparently the stone cunning just kind of means stonework lore, so I can look at something and be like, this was carved by this thing way back when, or something like that. So
Castros will make a perception check.
as far as my perception goes, it wasn't all that great. It was only not too bad. 13.
Okay. You're
Castro
going through
got-
and what did Castros get?
14.
14. Yeah, you're like, well, it looks pretty good. It seems pretty solid. Looks good. You're walking through. You make it down and get to the stairs, and then I need everyone to make a dex save.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I knew something was going to happen.
Something always happens. Hey. Castros got a 9.
Okay.
I don't know if Alpha would really
Yeah,
be
because of that one thing.
expecting so much, because it's all construction, like architecture. It's not really his forte.
Ray got an 11.
Dane also got a 9.
Kane got a 9 and Ray got an 11. Okay. Alpha, what about you?
13.
13? Okay. All right. Well, bad news is that
we all got
everyone fails the save and you fall down a pit, receiving 11 bludgeoning damage as you slam into the bottom, and oh god, 6 piercing damage as you fall on some spikes.
Hold on. Da-da-da. Oh, I don't take any falling damage. I have slow fall.
Oh.
So I had to double check. It's
Okay.
5 times your level. And so, alright.
And that's just you? You can't like cast it on anyone?
No, it's a monk innate ability.
Oh.
Slow fall.
Okay. Well, all right. So Alpha slow falls down, and everyone else just slams on the bottom.
Yup. Yeesh, that hurt.
Wow. That's.
I'm imagining he's like twisting and tumbling midair to, hit the sides of the pit that they fell through. And like hopping from edge to edge.
Well, we're all.
How about? Oh, go ahead.
I said we're all at the bottom of this pit, hurting pretty bad, except for Alpha. Of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've got to be. That had to be quite painful.
Yeah, we're all pretty low now.
Alright, well,
Especially you. 'Cause Dane didn't get a chance to heal up after getting axed.
No. I mean, that wasn't too bad, but the 17 damage in falling and hitting stakes really kind of hurt.
I can cast Cure Wounds. Give me a second.
What are you at down to, Ray?
21.
Ray's
yeah.
in pretty good shape compared
Yeah.
It's probably dark in here, huh?
Yes.
Oh, Castros will take out his Healing Moonstone so he can cast Cure Wounds on Dane. And Healing Moonstone is also a source of light, so probably is reproducing some nice desert light.
Ah, very good use of that.
And he'll kind of assess the situation with it.
Well, it appears to be a carved pit. You are definitely below the footings of the ziggurat.
There's no passage down here, it's just a straight pit with spikes.
Yep, on the bottom. So you'll need to figure out a way to climb up.
Alright, well, I'll cure Dane
Well,
first.
can't you cure yourself? You're down to what, 10?
16.
Okay.
Sick. I've got some upper spell slots to spare anyways, one sec. That'll be done. 8. I guess it's... Sorry, I'm trying... I don't know. How much do you need, Dane?
Well, I'm started at 30.
I've got second level spells display. Well, as 16 plus 9 for it to work, I'm assuming that works.
That's right.
Oh, geez, yeah. Whatever you're doing, that works great.
Alright, listen, that's spell modifier. So that's 1d8, or 2d8, plus... Oh!
Very
Double
nice.
8s! Woohoo! So that's 16 plus 9 for you, Dane.
Okay.
25.
25.
There you
That was really good.
That's amazing. Good job.
Woohoo!
That
Oh, actually, it's more than that because of
Yeah.
the Healing Moonstone, so pretty much you're up to full health.
I am up to full health. That cured me right there. So
Whew.
Castros, Master Healer, and Stealer of Teeth. Alright, and he'll... Do we come to agreement if whether you could cast Cure Wounds on yourself or not?
You can, yes. You can touch
Alright.
yourself.
Stop phrasing it like that!
Well,
Alright, so he'll also go to cure himself, which is 19 to work.
I don't care anybody else when I think.
think about me. I touch myself.
Yeah.
So, what are the specifics of the Healing Moonstone? Is it just double?
Yeah.
Okay. Double the roll or double what is... I'm guessing double the roll.
Yeah, whatever you roll, or yeah, basically whatever the random effect is, it doubles that.
Oh, just all of it? Because it's a 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier. So is it the whole thing, or is the spellcasting modifier left out?
No, just do the whole thing. Let's make it easy. I don't want to
Okay.
make it more complicated than it needs to be. So
It's 20.
Yeah, 20.
Double.
Yeah, we're good. It's like 40. You would have gotten 50.
So yeah, so Castros is back up to full health.
Anybody else want some of my healing touch?
Ray, anything?
I mean,
I
you're
still
probably
have-
good for now.
Yeah, I'm good for now, I guess.
Probably cast Goodberry and heal Ray that way.
Yeah, true.
Is that just a cantrip?
No, they're both level 1 spells, but I was using Cure Wounds in a second level spell slot, so it was more effective. Just a normal. I can't use Goodberry in an upper spell slot. It's just what it is. So I'll do that for you then, Ray. That's not as good. That's an 11 to cast.
I mean, I don't see why that doesn't work.
True. All right, you got 20 healing points worth of Goodberries, but you can only eat 1 per turn. Each one is worth 2. Have fun.
Alright, I guess I'll start eating.
There you go.
Start snacking while we figure out how to get out here. How tall is this pit?
Oh, 30 feet.
30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are the
it's
walls
all-
perfectly smooth, or are there?
No, they've got like little crags and crevices.
You really need to get some rope.
I thought Alpha
That's
had
right.
some rope.
No, let's see here. I have Thorn Whip. That reaches 30 feet.
Yeah, but where are you going to cast it at?
Mm.
I mean, you.
Okay.
Could
There's Entangle, which is a 20-foot square space.
okay.
Does that count for up walls?
Yes.
There you go. We could grow Entangle on the wall and climb up it.
That
Couldn't we?
true. Yeah. I mean, you
Would it-
also could just. I mean, it's not a slippery surface. I'd say if you made a successful athletics check, you could climb up.
Ray's gonna shove a Goodberry in her mouth and start climbing up.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
Nat 20.
Oh yeah, you're just like, watch this, guys, and you just go for it, and you make it all the way to the top.
Cast gets a 12.
You have a hard time going, but you eventually make it. It just takes you a while.
Well, so now I imagine Alpha can throw Ray and Castros the rope, and they can hold on to it while the we climb up it.
I have rope. I don't have rope.
Maybe.
I think Alpha does.
Does Alpha have
Alpha.
rope? I thought we were talking.
He's got a little bit in his backpack.
All right, Alpha, throw us up the rope.
All right. Do I have to make a check for that?
No, I mean you can just do it until you can make a few attempts until you eventually get it. So we'll just say you eventually get it up there.
All right, climb up.
All right.
All right. Well, everyone's out of the pit.
Nice. Good job. All right, you are standing at the base of a great stairway.
Okay.
Goes up into the heart of the ziggurat.
All right. Well, I guess we will start climbing up the stairway.
Yep.
Awesome. This goes without an issue. You get to the top and you find a good-sized chamber. Let's call it like, I don't know, 20 by 50-ish. There is, trying to think of my best description here, like an altar in the center, and it's good size, big, it's about the size of a sarcophagus, and then there's 4 others in the corners. The 2 on, let's call it if you're coming in from the west side, it'll be, and you're looking east, it's like a small one on the north and south, and north side and south side corners on the east, and then some slightly larger ones on the west. How can I describe this? They're all standing. So the 2, and the 2 on the northwest corner and the southwest corner, they look like sarcophagi, but up on end, standing upright.
Okay.
If you want to go look at other stuff, I can tell you what it is as you approach.
All right. Well, I'll start with the northwest one.
Okay. You go over there and you notice that it is a carved sarcophagus, but in a relief form. Looks like it's in the form of a traditional guard's outfit.
Okay. All right. So I am going to go look at the southwest one.
The southwest one looks the same. Almost like a mirror image of the first one. And then there's the columnar looking things in the south and northeast, which I'll just tell you, they look very much the same. They are carved depictions of Ray, or Ra, as you would say it.
So you've got Ra and his 2 guards then?
Depictions on the top, and then there's the sarcophagus in the center. Or it's not a sarcophagus, it's like an altar in the center that doesn't look... It's not carved, it's just big and flat.
Investigation on the altar-ish thing.
Okay, roll for it.
It's a 14.
14, let's see. You look around and you notice that it's a group of stacked stone slabs, and the top appears almost like it's separate from the legs. But other than that, you don't notice anything in particular.
Check on.
I lost you. Check on what?
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
18 plus 2 is 20.
Ooh, wow. You don't notice anything particularly magical from the altar, but you do sense a lot of magic coming from the sarcophaguses on the sarcophagi on the north and south west sides.
Tell if it's good or bad magic. Does it seem threatening or friendly?
I don't think it works like that. I think
Is it friendly threatening?
I think it's just magic is it just is, and then it's how it's used that makes it good or bad.
Yeah, alright. So I'll tell people, I'll be like, hey, those 2 sarcophagi are very magical feel to them. They could be cursed, they could be blessed, who knows? Maybe confetti and streamers will just pop out when we open them, who knows?
Probably not. I bet you they're going to come to life.
Probably.
All right.
We need to find the bow. Is there any other way through this room, or is this just it?
You'll have to figure that out.
Dane is going to take a closer look at the altar and see if maybe the top of the altar moves independently from the feet.
Sure. Do a well. If you are you just gonna try and see if you can just move it, or are you gonna look around at
Yeah.
it first?
I'm probably going to just see if I can move it.
Okay. Do me a strength check. Let's see how you can brute force this thing.
Okay. So that is a 13 plus 4 is 17.
Okay. With a 17, you actually just like reef on it and you start to slide it and it gives way and starts to move. And you are just huffing and grunting, but you pull it over to the side. And as you just get it open enough to start looking in, your spidey sense is tingling, or sorry, your dwarfy sense is tingling. And you notice out of the corner of your eye that the sarcophagi are opening as well.
Okay. All right. Do I notice that they are opening kind of at the same rate that the altar top is opening? Almost like they're connected.
Interesting. I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna say you notice them like being pushed open. And it's not quite the same rate.
All right. Well, I'm going to stop pushing on the sarcophagus, and I'm going to be like, "Watch out!" And I'm going to,
Yep. And they do continue to open even after you say "watch out."
They do. Okay.
Yes.
Well. All right. Do we need to roll for initiative?
Sure. I usually like to let you guys kind of take a first response to see what's going on, but yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh, gosh. Alpha got a nat 1.
Okay, noted.
Alpha's too busy, like, marveling at his slow fall that he was able to pull off flawlessly earlier.
It's a 6.
Okay.
Like
You got a 6.
Ray gets a 9.
Nice. Dane, where do you fall?
I'm so. Okay, this is initiative. Okay, 16.
Wow.
Yeah, compared to everyone else, I'm doing great.
Apparently, Castros is not concerned. He has not learned his lesson from the Centaurs incident, or the Minotaur incident.
Okay.
So, actually, the southern sarcophagus gets to go first. It pushes all the way open, and from within, you see a gray-skinned humanoid with glowing blue eyes and wraps around its calves and forearms. It's got a loincloth. The skin looks tight, like you can see the muscles through it, but it's almost clear, semi-translucent. It doesn't look good. Teeth and fingernails and toenails all seem to be pointed like claws, and it starts to move towards, let's see, there are 4 of you, so I will just roll a 1d4. I got 4, which would be the top first person on there. So Alpha is the first
Everyone
one.
always has to go straight to Alpha.
Well, they don't have to. I just rolled a 1d4 and got a 4.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, anyway, I just because I went off of initiative order since you got your nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
And you're distracted, I guess, as a result of that.
Yeah, I was distracted by the paneling. Yes.
The paneling. I like that. All right, so it reaches forward and takes a slash at you with its claws, and that is a 21 to hit. Really? Jeez.
Ouch.
Don't worry, it won't be much of a hit. That was just to hit you. So 7 slashing damage.
Ugh.
And I need you to make a quick Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie, double check this really quick. +2. +2. 20.
20, you are fine. All right, it goes to Dane.
All right. Dane is going to cast Firebolt at this thing.
The upper one?
No, the one that just took a... Is the other one out yet?
Well, I'm assuming they're both. So this is all happening simultaneously. You could blast it either one. But yeah, go for the lower one.
So the southern one that's next to... Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to aim at the northern one that's not right next to Alpha.
Okay.
That'd be preferred, yeah.
Yeah, so... Alright. 8 plus 6 is 14.
You hit.
Nice. Ooh, I'm excited. So apparently, and I didn't realize this, is when I hit level 5, my firebolt damage goes from 1d10 to 2d10.
Jeez.
So
That's a bit of a jump.
I know. I just read that, and I'm like all excited now. So let's see what kind of damage I can do here. So that is 17 fire damage.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's wow. Yeah, you heard it a lot.
And then for my second attack, I'm gonna cast my javelin at it.
Okay.
Get it through the skull.
And that is a 15 to hit.
That also hits.
Okay, so 1d6. 6 plus 3 is another 9 damage.
Oh. You pierce it through and your javelin sticks it, like, is the only thing holding it upright. It slumps over.
Nice. Basically dead then?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to return that javelin to my hand.
Nice. And it's Ray's turn.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna just aim for the one. Like, I'm gonna arm a Patriot arrow, because I have them again. And I'm just gonna aim for the one by Alpha and pray to God that I hit well.
Oh, nat 1. Well, luckily you're with us, so a nat 1 you can re-roll.
Yep. Don't need to anyway. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
Sweet. Alrighty. And that is a 11 damage.
Nice. Good hit. Holy crap. That's solid.
Who's
Alright.
next?
Castros.
I get to do something. I haven't fought at all today. I'm so bored. Anyways. I don't think this is worth the wild shape, so he'll probably just run up to the one by Alpha and attack it with his club, try to shatter the skull.
Nice.
16 to hit.
You hit.
10 bludgeoning.
You just completely crush it in, and it falls to the ground, and it is not moving.
Nice. Felt good. Alright. Satisfied.
Note to self: stronger guards in the future.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, we rolled very, very luckily.
Yeah, we've done very well today.
It could have just as easily been a bunch of nat 1s, because, that's normally how we roll.
Yes, I know, but I just was like, holy crap. They didn't even have a chance.
Well, it seems like whenever these things hit us, it really, really hurts bad. So, hit first, hit harder. That's going to be our mantra from now on.
There you go.
Yeah. Alrighty, Ray's gonna retrieve her Patriot arrow from the skeleton's skull and chomp on another good berry.
The mummy.
Right on.
What does Alpha's hit points look like right now?
I'm down 18, so
Yeah,
Alpha's feeling a little beat.
What?
He's saying he's a little beat.
I could do cure wounds. Oh, yeah, that works on Warforged.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Do you need medium or strong?
Well, whatever could return around 18 hit points would be nice. I don't know what that would be on the medium or strong.
I only have one more level 2 spell slot, so I'll probably just use, average for you, but it'll be... If I roll well, it'll be close to 18. That's, a 16 for it to work, and which I'm assuming does. Plus 9 is 13.
Really close.
Oh wait, no, it's double. So you're fine.
Oh, because you used the moonstone.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's double?
Because moon's yeah. So you're good.
Nice. Then yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
All right, fantastic.
I need to remember that. We have a moonstone. It's double. Like,
All right, excellent.
perfect.
So Dane is going to finish opening up that altar.
Yep, you do so without problem. Now you've got it broken open. And what you see is hidden underneath it a stairway that descends.
Okay, let us go down.
And Castorus jumps in.
Starts running down the stairs.
He did go spiraling down the crater that one time, so yes, he's definitely ready to just go running straight down these stairs.
Right on. All right, you run down the stairs, and at the base is a room, which, when you walk into it, you're basically coming from the north side, so you're looking south. In the dead center is an effigy of Ra that is carved out of pure obsidian, and it's sculpted in such a way that regardless of where anyone is, it appears to be looking directly at you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Con
And
convex? What is the
I-
term for it? It's like what they use in Haunted Mansion. It's like
I think
it's
it's
inward. Concave, yes, that's it.
yes, exactly, but done with obsidian, so it looks particularly creepy.
Sweet.
It only works if you have the right lighting. Does it have like a magical light under it?
You know what? I didn't even think about the lighting in here. You raise a good point. I just assumed that, there's mostly or dark vision people. I guess Alpha would be the one that would need the light source. Everyone else would just see it in black and white.
Because yeah, it's completely dependent on the lighting. It's because they light it from underneath that the shadows get cast the way that it would if it was the opposite. So that's why it gives the opinion that's like that it's like looking normal and also moving.
You're also in a realm that can use magic to carve things.
You're right.
It's just, it magically follows you.
I'm a Disneyland nerd, so I know all this. I know it's not like just like Disney's Haunted Mansion, but I just know all the like little tricks and things they do. So
Yeah. I was thinking more along the lines of that. There's a Futurama episode where they're like, "Oh, the eyes in the portrait are following us," and the professor's like, "Well, of course they are. Look, they have motion sensors." And he moves his hand back and forth, and they track his hand. So magical motion
Creepy.
sensors.
just has motion sensors.
Yeah. Arcane motion sensors.
Anything else of interest other than the obscene?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Where am I? Surrounding the effigy are 5 upward sarcophagi. And is there anything important here? Not really. You can take a look. So from where you're standing, you just see there's that, and then there's the 5 sarcophagi, and there appears to be something, like carved into them.
Examine the sarcophagi. You want me to roll investigation?
Please. Or yeah, so you can figure it out.
That would be an 11.
You actually can make it out. You find a place where it hasn't deteriorated, and it basically says, "Here lies the 5 greatest warriors to forever guarding the Temple of Ra."
Can I do an Arcana check on them again?
Oh, if you want, yeah, go for it.
7.
You get a vague sense that the room has some magic in it. It may just be that statue. Who knows?
Magic in here. I'm just gonna take a guess that's the sarcophagi. Anyway, so everyone else comes down and be like, "Yo, something's magic in here. It's probably the sarcophagus. It's probably that."
Or the statue.
Potentially, or it could be both. Anyways, if you guys want to open the sarcophagi, feel free. Go ahead.
All right. Are there any interesting details about the sarcophagus?
They seem to be finely carved. They are quite nicely put together. You know, they definitely were of a nicer burial. You're just looking at, I'm assuming, at like the first one as you came into the room.
Yeah. Is there any indication of hierarchy among these?
No.
Well, we'll try opening the first one and see what happens, I guess.
Yeah. You do you.
Grave robbing dwarf. Jeez.
There's no reason to open them.
Well, it's not like they're using it.
That is
Just as their final resting place.
See, more proof flesh bags are weak. They can't even guard their own bodies when they're dead.
Their magic.
Oh man. But their souls leak into the local haunted mansion via this old modem. All right. Roll me a strength check, I guess, to rip the sarcophagus open.
That's 19.
Oh god. Yeah, you just rip it off and you see inside the mummified remains of a warrior, and from it you start hearing deep this scream as it works its way forward. And then, did you ever see that Michael J. Fox movie, The Frighteners?
I really enjoy that movie.
Oh, I love that movie. Anyway, yeah, you know how it like the ghost comes out through the face of the mummy or whatever.
Face. Oh. I remember the old judge.
Oh god, yeah.
Jumping in the sarcophagus.
Oh yeah, good teeth.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking how the ghosts they faded through, a person in there.
Oh.
There's a great effect with that. So I was just trying to say, there's that going on where there's the mummy, and then from it comes this purple mist of a skull, and then a face forms, and from where the arms were crossed, they break free and they reach out for you.
Ah. Look at it, I point at it and be like, "Look, Castros, ghost."
Castros will look unimpressed.
So, do I notice anything interesting in the sarcophagus other than the ghostly form reaching out towards me? Is there any, perhaps the bow of Ra?
No, it is not there. It is gold and stuff on the mummy, as they were buried with their possessions.
Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. We could use gold because we're spending money, but we're not really making any money. But I think in this instance, Dane will just try and slam the sarcophagus lid closed again.
As you slam it, the lid goes through the arms and skull as it peels its way out and lets out first a blood just chilling scream. And actually, make a wisdom saving throw, everyone.
Great. Oh, you did, Dane. Castros gets a 19.
All right, you're fine.
I roll again because of the thingy.
Oh, yeah. Ray rolled a
Alpha
1.
also gets 19.
Okay, you're fine.
We ain't afraid of no ghosts. Grave robbers.
1, but does she get a roll again because of the thing we got?
Oh, Dane rolled a nat 1.
No,
Ray.
Ray did.
Oh, Ray rolled a nat 1.
Does that mean I get to go again because of the thing we got, or no?
Yep. Yes, it does.
Sweet.
Dane rolled a 6.
Ray rolled an 18, but that's a 20 with her +2, so.
Jeez. Yeah, you did well.
You get a +2 in wisdom?
Yeah. I'm just not intelligent. I was gonna say, since when are you wise? I've always had great dexterity and wisdom. I'm just not intelligent.
All right, so Dane takes 9 points psychic damage,
Okay.
and and as you look into the room, the other sarcophaguses all have the same purple smoke come out of them and now there are the total of 5 of them, and they start to move towards you guys.
All right. Hold on a sec here.
So they're like ghostly.
Check something. I gotta check something real quick.
Sure.
Okay, that doesn't really. All right, never mind. If I have to, I have a spell I can cast, but it's only going to work against like a single individual, so I think I'll just hold that in reserve for right now.
Okay, sounds good.
I do have one thing for a group, kind of, but that would affect you guys too.
Yeah.
Actually, I have 2 things.
We'll just kind of.
'Cause I'm sure if they're ghostly, as you say, then they probably don't have physical bodies. So elemental spells would be the best.
Like
do-
fire.
I don't have fire.
I do. So I could try casting firebolt at one of them, see what happens.
Sure, try that first. And I also have moonbeam that could work.
Okay.
Well, before you guys start doing that, you want to roll initiative?
Sure.
Ray got a 9.
All right.
Source gets a 7.
Yeah, I get a 9 as well.
Jeez.
Not rolling great on
Also, Alpha got a 19.
Very nice.
Jeez. All right, let me shuffle you guys into the list here. All right, so I guess Alpha gets to go first. Alpha?
No, sorry, I was having some connection issues. Trying to Discord just shut down and then reloaded, and I now have no screen, but I can still hear you guys.
Oh, good. Well, it's you go first.
Yes. I guess it's how far away are they from me?
Oh, they're all within that chamber, so within 20 feet.
Yeah. Alright, I guess it's time to lay out some punches. Alright, I guess attack the first closest one.
Okay.
Oh. 6, 17, and 23.
2 hit, 1 miss, and is it what are you hitting with? Just your fist?
Yes.
Okay.
My fiery fists of fury.
Oh, fiery fist. So fire fist or regular fist?
Fire fist.
Fire fist. Okay.
It's non-magical fire, just regular fire.
Gotcha. I think. But go ahead.
Alright. So if 2 hits, that would be 12 damage.
All right. Good hit. All right. So then it goes to Dane.
Oh, sweet.
Really?
I am going to cast firebolt at one of them.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, sorry, Ray. Just the way the computer organized it for some reason. Put him above you, even though you rolled the same.
No, I was talking about the ghosts.
7 plus 6 is 13.
And what are you doing?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Gotcha. You hit.
All right. Sweet. Sweet Caroline.
Ba ba ba.
And that is 12 fire damage.
Jeez. I'm assuming a different one than Alpha was going after.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Ouch. All right, Ray.
I'm just gonna use the best thing I got, which is shoot it with the Patriot arrow.
Okay.
I'll attack the one that Dane shot the firebolt at.
Right on.
That's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Yes, okay. Damage,
What was it?
5.
5? Okay. Noted. Okay, it is their turn. At least one of them. 2. Okay, it will go for first. Let's see. This is the further away ones, so... Oh, let's see. This one will go for Ray. And that is a 14 to hit.
Class is 14.
So it does not hit.
Ready.
All right. Then the next one goes for Castros. And that is a 17 to hit. Castros, did that hit?
That hits.
It does?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, 15 necrotic damage. And I need you to make a constitution saving throw really quick.
That was a 4.
A 4? Jeez.
Castros isn't gonna get to do anything today except get some teeth.
Though she does
Okay.
have infernal constitution.
That's fine. Yes, but I don't think that affects this.
Distance versus
Oh.
fire.
Yeah, this is a necrotic effect that bypasses that, and you have a temporary reduction in maximum hit points until your next long rest,
Okay, what was the reduction?
equal to the amount of hit points you just took.
Do you
So-
mean damage?
So 15.
Yes, 15. So yeah, that's your maximum hit points are reduced by 15 until your next long rest.
Got it. Jeez, okay. That's gonna be annoying.
Yep, and it's your turn.
Is it? Alright. Well, I'm a bit upset. That did not feel great. But, are there any of them that are far away, like, kind of far away from my companions, but semi-close together, like more than one?
Not really. They're all pretty close. Your best option, I mean, would probably be to go for the two that are clustered kind of by Alpha.
How close are they?
They're, I don't know, within 5 feet of each other.
I'll position a moonbeam, so it has a 5-foot radius. So I'll just try and position it so it's not touching Alpha.
Okay, yeah, I agree. That would work.
Alright. Dum-de-dum. Oh, come on! As an 11? Just to cast?
I don't believe that hits or works.
Well,
Sorry.
I guess I'll also just kind of step back from the one attacking me.
Okay,
And
good idea.
That'll be it, I guess.
Yeah, so the next one will try to make a strike on Alpha and miss horribly. And then I'm not even going to guess on that one. But then the next one also tries to strike Alpha just because they're both right there. That one is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, 3. Also 12 necrotic damage. And make a constitution saving throw.
6.
Okay, same thing again. Your maximum hit points are reduced by 12 until your next long rest.
Ugh. So is that like effectively 24 damage then?
No, you lose the it's not. It's you've lost 12 hit points, that's all.
Okay, 12 hit points, but then my max hit points are also reduced.
Yes.
So take the damage away, then okay, just 12. All right, got
Yeah,
it.
it's just 12. Don't add it up. It's not like if you owe US money, you convert it to Canadian and then add it together. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Okay, that was the second one. So Alpha, it is your turn. You can retaliate. Or hopefully you can.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can actually hit something. Retaliation! No, 14.
Which is a hit
Oh, wow. 8 damage.
from your standard fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
A Fire Fist of Fury.
I'm gonna assume you're hitting the one that you hit last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is a more of a reaction, right? Or
No,
is it the full-
it's your turn. It's your full turn.
Okay. All right. Then the rolls were 14, 10, and 15.
So you have 2 hits.
3.
So just give me damage for the second one because I already recorded the damage for the
2
first
hits.
one.
Yeah. So that'd be 8 damage and 7 damage, so 15 total.
Okay, so the one dies, or his AC is dead. You hit it, you punch into the air, and it just poof is gone.
Aha! All right. Then that's kind of it. I see that
Yep.
really ready for a defense.
No, you really can't. So it's Dane's turn.
So I am going to run over to Ray, and I'm going to touch her, or him, I should say, not Ray, Castros. I'm going to touch Castros, and I am going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on him.
Ooh.
So that is 11 plus 6, 17.
Dang.
And
Yeah, that
so-
works.
Okay, and so this is duration is concentration. It's up to 10 minutes. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Yeah.
So, creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. And if the target
Nice.
is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Jeez. All right.
Nice. All right.
So, and then with my, because
Action surge.
I can do an extra, I mean, if that's one action, I can do an extra, I can still do an extra attack, right?
Yep.
Okay. So with that, I'm going to cast Firebolt again against one of the beings.
Are you keeping track of your spell slots?
It's a cantrip.
You still have a limited number of spell slots.
Oh, cantrip. So you can't. Cantrip is every action.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Okay. So
Not bad.
I can do it then?
Yeah.
Okay. And that, oh yeah, that's a 21 to hit.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Forget since I don't use cantrips as often.
And that is 13 fire damage.
Is that the one you hit last time, or a different one?
Sure, we'll make it the one I hit last time.
Okay. It also vaporizes. Just poofs into nothingness.
Nice. All right, 2 down.
Alrighty. Oh, that's funny. I just realized that I had initially said 5, but I only put 4 in the turn order. So we're gonna say that one of them just like moved on, passed on, immediately just disappeared.
It went to
Just because. Yeah, just because I don't want to retro
It got
whatever.
distracted by the afterlife.
Yeah, it was just like
It moved
peace.
on to the afterlife.
Yeah, it was like peace. I'm out. Okay. All right, Ray, it's your turn.
One more Patriot arrow left, so might as well use it. That's a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah,
8 damage.
nice. All right, your arrow flies true. Slows down, goes real slow as it passes through its spectral form, and then falls out the other side. All right, first spectre. It will fly over and go for Dane, and miss completely. And then the next one will go for. Wait, who'd you cast protection on? Was it Ray or Castros?
Figured Castros needed the help after that last one.
So Castros has protection.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha. Okay. I just figured this is the one that Ray just shot, so I was gonna say it goes after Ray, but I couldn't remember. So yeah, and that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
9 necrotic damage, and roll a Constitution save.
10.
You make it.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So just barely, mind you. But you still, I mean, you took 9 points of damage. You just didn't have your, hit points drop down.
Right.
So anyway, that would be Castros' turn now.
Seems to be working for Dane at least, so He'll do produce flame and throw it at probably the one nearest to him.
Awesome.
That's just a cantrip, so I'll just make sure it doesn't fizzle. That's a nat 20 anyways.
Oh, jeez.
But it's a cantrip, so it's like, what good does that do me?
I don't
Well,
know.
doesn't it do damage anyway?
Yeah, 1d8.
1d8? Well, you get to roll that twice, and also, just for fun, roll me that 1d20 one more time and tell me what you get.
2.
Oop, never mind. Go ahead and roll that damage.
The 2 or just the 1d8?
You get to roll the 1d8 twice.
Oh, cool. That's 9 fire damage.
Nice. I'm assuming that's the one. Is that the one that Ray shot at, or is it the other one?
Oh. Shot at.
The one Ray shot at?
Yeah.
Then it disappears. Poof.
Cool. I did something.
Yeah, you killed it.
Woohoo!
Alpha, there's one left, and it's your turn.
Huzzah!
It's over by Ray
Attack
right
shall
now.
be made.
Or no, wait, this is the one that went after Dane. It's over by Dane right now.
Okay. Well, Alva can close the distance fairly quickly.
Okay, yeah, it's a small space.
Yeah, so he rushes over and punches for 14, 7, and 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, well, 2 hit again.
Alright, for total of 12 damage.
Fire Fist again.
Fire Fist of Fury, yes!
Okay, noted. Poof, damage is done. All right, Dane, your turn.
Since I'm not entirely sure whether or not cantrips use up spell slots or not.
They do not.
They don't. Okay,
A cantrip is an action, just like swinging a sword.
perfect. Well, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the specter.
Yeah, I would. There's no point to not.
Yeah, so firebolt it is.
Cool. Do it.
16.
That hits.
All right. Firebolt's like my new favorite spell. And that is 10 fire damage.
Nice. It poofs out of existence.
Nice. All right.
You have defeated all of them. They are gone.
Cool.
You
Perfect.
may raid their corporeal forms as you see fit, but I think we should keep that for next time.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, yeah. Okay, I know we are.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to make a note.
Next time on The Grand Misadventures.
Yes. Now that the Guardians are defeated, we start the next episode with grave robbing.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
Well, adventuring is expensive. I mean, we got to buy stuff, so.